Welcome everybody, JT Brothers here, and if you're clicking in this video, you're a little biased, man. I must say, you definitely thought it was me who scammed people for millions. That's why you clicked, don't lie. But it's alright. If I were you sitting in your chair looking back at this video thinking, hey, you know what, could this potentially crook looking motherfucker take millions of dollars? Yes, he very well could. Boom, click on it, right? But no, in this case, there's a company out there called Multitaskr, ran by this guy named Jose, right, who does nothing but ADUs, kind of like how we do, but we do more than ADUs, we do everything, right? But just he's a contractor. I'm using him in contrast of why it is that people don't trust contractors. It's because of pieces of shit like him. Let me tell you why, right? As I'm scrolling down the morning of my everyday life, I look at this new episode on the news that's talking about how this big old company took their took millions from people, right? And of course I'm interested because I'm a contractor myself, right? And what just I found it interested was that this company was not only huge from Southern California, it was pretty big, but they offered just everything. They offered building the ADU design, and they even offered the financing. So what in turn, basically what happens is you come into this nice looking showroom. Their showroom was also included, you know, a virtual room where you see the potential house that you're gonna build and your potential escape pace. Imagine you're coming into this beautiful showroom that's giving you all this high-tech technology and telling you how it's gonna look. You trust them with your signature, your funds, everything in between. And what happens, right? What happens? They take every penny they got. They took them for millions, man. And here they're tuning to the California State Board license, right? And I see the CSLV as a medium, and they help us, like they help out the customer, and they're trying to more or less alleviate the situation. But in reality, is you only put a $20,000 bond on something like this where it's potentially millions. What's that gonna do? And you have several different customers. So they shut down this guy's license, but now this guy's long gone. He took $15 million. You tell me this guy coming back? He's not. He's set. He's in Mexico somewhere, in the Bahamas, not worrying about extradition, living off everybody else's money. And if he's not, because potentially this is the way they're seeing it, this is like a civil matter. It's not necessarily like a felonious matter. And that kind of like makes me mad, because I've done a lot less and I've done a lot more time, right? But it is what it is, man. So just to keep it short and simple, is ships and wolves clothing at all times, man. It doesn't matter how they look, it doesn't matter how they smell, it just matters their intentions, right? If you're looking for a contractor whose intentions are great, who's willing to work with you, who's keeping you updated, who's, hey, we do before and afters, and we have these, you know, we have a small footprint on the social media, but we're coming abroad, right? And I'm a big pusher and influencer on contractors putting their footmark on the social media and aspect. But this guy's had it all, man. They had the reviews, they had everything. I mean, they've been around, but that just goes to show that when there's money involved at these masses, people just go crazy and they don't care, man. So a few things that you want to look out for when you're running or looking to start a project is you make sure that the contractor has previous customers that he's willing for you to talk to. Not a lot of times people can pay for reviews, just so that you guys know. Don't base yourself just on the social space, which it's not wrong to look for it. Like not saying that there's no way that these reviews came abroad. Like there's a good chance a lot of them are from other customers, but it doesn't hurt if the contractor is willing to let you see if there are other customers that potentially he can talk to, right? If he's willing to go as far as that, you probably got a good contractor. I'm not telling you that every single one that does that is going to be an honest Joe, right? But potentially majority of them are. Aside from that, man, I'm gonna keep it short and simple this time. And you know, Jose, if you're out there, you're a real piece of shit, man. You give everybody else every other contractor like me who's really trying to put their footmark on this spot a bad name, man, and then you're just a real piece of shit for that, right? I'm gonna keep it all quick and quiet. JT Brothers, Jonathan, I'm out.